And Spencer, one of the people you interviewed, I thought had some pretty interesting numbers, kind of explaining just how much goes into selling a product and at the end of the day, what he takes home.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Chuck Gregorich. He was sells fire pits and other outdoor type furniture on Amazon, and so his transportation costs are going to skew a little bit higher. But still, just looking at the trend lines and that his fees keep going up. Amazon's selling more and more space on the site for advertising, dedicating more space on the site for Amazon advertising. That's a fairly recent trend the past few years, where Amazon used to be, if you just had a good product at a good price, it would stand out. Now it's more pay to play. You got to pay to get the eyeballs on Amazon, no matter how good your product is. So we're just seeing the trends of these various places where Amazon is able to turn the knobs up, get a little more on fees for delivery, more on fees for advertising, and that's helping kind of prop up revenue growth when online sales really aren't growing much at all. Mm-hmm. So the question is, how sustainable is this? How much can they squeeze out of these third-party sellers?
What does this tell us about Amazon's relationship with these online merchants? Do the merchants have no choice? I mean, they have to maintain a presence on Amazon, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, Amazon gets it's close to 40% of all online sales in the U.S. So about 40 cents on the dollar in the U.S. spent online goes through Amazon. So you have to be there. There's these alternative channels like Walmart. Is still trying to up its e-commerce game. You've got traditional channels like eBay, but all these are still really small. So it's a question of where are most of my sales and how do I optimize that? And right now it's basically been just keep paying those fees and do the best you can. And a lot of them are raising prices. They have to raise prices.
Talk a little bit, Spencer, about the advertising component of this. I remember, a few years back when Amazon really started to make a big push into this space here. It appears on the surface like it's been successful, but some of the numbers that you have in your story seem to suggest that it's kind of been ebbing, or maybe, I guess, oscillating in a little bit, a better term.
Yeah, it's very successful, right? Your merchants love Amazon for advertising because you're catching people at the point of sale. It's not something like a billboard you're driving by on the road and maybe you put some product top of mind. It's like you're thinking of buying this thing and I'm catching you right now with an ad. So it's very valuable to that extent. But as Amazon's made more and more space on the site available, the value of every individual ad is coming down. And so that's where you're starting to see the cost per click come down. You're starting to see the value of that advertising on Amazon has turned and is coming down. The only thing that's increasing that revenue now is Amazon selling more and more space on the site. So the peak Amazon advertising value has come and gone, it seems.